So hello guys, we are back with another video. So today we will be continuing from where we just left. So we were on this, but before that we have to address an issue regarding the dimensions. You can see there is a exclamation mark over here, which is due to the dimensions or the leaders have lost their links with geometry and they measure something else. So the exclamation mark is for disassociated annotation. Okay, and now it is because the dimension have lost their links with the geometry they measure. And now we will get rid of this issue by setting up the anno monitor. We will set it to 0. Okay, so on the command line we will be typing anno moniter. Okay, anno monitor. So the value is the current value is 2. Now we are going to set it to 0. Okay, you see all the errors are gone. Now let's get started. Till now we have done at least 1 2 3 5. Now we will be working on this. So let's get started. Okay, now what we are going to do is that we are going to once again we will be setting up the dimensions DIM. Okay, we will be setting the dimension style. So what do we want is that click on the modify, we'll click on the lines, extension line, fixed length, Okay, block and offset from origin, offset should be of 5.0 from the point of origin. Okay, yeah, this is what we want. So now we have set the dimension line. Close. This will be the standard for each and every drawing. Yeah, so we don't want so now let's get back over here. Okay, so for now okay. And dimensioning is a very important part of a drawing. We are gonna repeat this command once again. Okay, so once again over here. Okay, we will be specifying each and every points so that we don't have any difficulty, so that we don't face any form of difficulties while drawing our own, because as we are speaking right now we will be recreating this once again. These drawings will be recreated once again in this same tutorial, not in the same tutorial, in the next part. We will be drawing it object by object, and after 2D we will be continuing with 3D also. So I'm referring a book. I'll in the end of the series we will discuss about the book, and I'll share you the links. Okay, wait a second, we'll be deleting this, we'll be also deleting this. So now, okay, I'll give you a better way of dimensioning it. Okay, this part. Okay, okay. So we will get back with this one. We won't miss anything. Okay, this is a very important drawing, set of a drawing. No details should be missed. One center point to another center point. Okay, from here till here. Okay, dimension. Okay. Then we can consider this also. This total is 160. Wait a second, something is off. Okay, dimension style. Okay, we'll be modifying it once again. no. Then we will keep it exactly 5.0000. Now this looks beautiful. Okay, close. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking appropriate. Okay. So once again we will be repeating the dimensions. Yes. Okay. This is 60 and this okay. Now we are done with it. We have defined each and every points. Now let's get back to this one. So okay, 20. Okay. 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 So now okay, now we will be adjusting this. Okay. Yeah, now we are good to go. Okay. Actually, the design, even the design, the sheet should look uh, appropriate and beautiful, and even yeah, it's perfect. Mm, this is amazing, you know. Yeah. this is gonna be a very this dimensioning this won't be a easy job. So the very first thing we are gonna do is just hit enter and repeat dim. So we just want the complete dimension. Okay, the complete dimension is 187. Within this 187, okay, okay, 5. Wait a second. Okay. Now repeat dimension. Okay. Actually, the proper method to do this is, we are not going to mention this over here, but we will be mentioning this on this side. Okay, over here. And now we will be mentioning this dimension over here. Okay, and from here till here we will be mentioning it over here. Now we will be selecting this. Just okay, this is good. Escape. We'll be selecting this number. Okay, 0.5. We are going to move it over here. Again, we are going to select it a little bit closer. Now this is good. Once again hit escape. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to hit once again dimension. We need the specific dimension of this part. Okay, this is 90. Okay, also we are gonna again will bring it over here. We repeat dimensions. Okay, so the ring part is 70. No, we'll just cut off the 71. Okay, we won't mention it over here. Okay. Okay, so about this part, this and this is identical. Okay. So we'll mention the 70 over here, and now one of the very important dimension is first of all the dimension of this we'll be mentioning it inside. No, sorry, we'll be mentioning the outside dimension of this here, and we'll be mentioning this dimension over here. Okay, and from center line till we are just gonna delete this. Okay, repeat dimension, and we are gonna select this. Over here. Okay, from here till here. Okay. And so we are done with the dimensioning of the upper part. Wait a second. We are gonna repeat dimensioning once again. We need the actual so this is the okay. Yeah. So guys, we have mentioned each and every dimension mention of this point, and now the last one is the 90, which will okay. So now we will be moving towards over here, but the majority of dimensioning is done. Now what we are going to do is okay. So there is a very big difference over here. Okay. Okay, now we are going to work on that. Difference. Yeah, so you can see the difference. Now you know each and every dimensions are mentioned, and I am going to make individual videos for this. You know, it's my mistake that I'm covering up this topic in a large one video, but each and every one needs attention. So dimensioning is a very big concept of engineering drawing. Okay. So we are done with this. Mentioned each and every dimension of this. Now so thank you very much for watching this video. I'll get back in another one.